Sophistry is defined as a fallacious argument deployed with intent to deceive the listener. It is also a favorite tool of NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. Day in, day out, Stoltenberg boasts that while NATO powers may be pouring in billions of dollars worth of military hardware into Ukraine, NATO is not a party to the conflict. Only the other day, Stoltenberg exulted that recent Ukrainian victories would not have been possible without NATO's military support. But, he hastened to add, NATO is not a party to the conflict. Why? Because we don't have NATO troops in Ukraine. According to Stoltenberg, unless you have troops of your own on the ground, you are not a combatant. This is the very acme of sophistry. There is nothing in international law to support his contention. The 1907 Hague Convention respecting the rights and duties of neutral powers in cases of war on land states that a neutral power is not permitted to use its territory for purposes of moving troops or munitions to a combatant. The Hague Convention concerning the rights and duties of neutral powers in naval war is even more explicit. Quote, the supply in any manner, directly or indirectly, by a neutral power to a belligerent power of ammunition or war material of any kind is forbidden. There's nothing here to suggest that it's okay to do so as long as you don't have forces of your own taking part in armed combat. The NATO powers, in fact, are doing much more than providing Ukraine with weaponry. They are also providing training on their own and on Ukrainian territory. NATO powers are also involved in targeting decisions. According to the New York Times, throughout the war, the United States has provided Ukraine with information on command posts, ammunition depots, and other key nodes in Russian military lines. The US has also provided Kiev with the location of the Russian military's mobile headquarters. Multiple sources have revealed that the US is directly involved in Ukrainian tactical and operational decisions. Kiev's recent Kharkov offensive was planned jointly with the US and the UK. NATO's assertion that it's not a combatant is as plausible as its claim that it's a defensive alliance. Its sophistry does serve a purpose. If Russia and NATO do get involved in direct military combat, Stoltenberg has prepared the ground for his inevitable declaration that NATO has been subjected to an unprovoked attack. Therefore, NATO's notorious one for all and all for one Article 5 must go into effect. No one should be taken in by such dishonesty.